Why, hello. Thank you so much for joining me. We're back in the Infected. It is after a loot run that we did pretty good. I marked them all down, right? We hit that one. And I hit this one too. So I forgot about this one. So that's done. Let's put that little check mark on there. So that's close enough. We get the point for that. And we still have a bunch to find. We haven't found ETV yet. Tried my hardest, but couldn't find it. I don't know. We'll be there sooner or later. We're still doing great. We're able to get ourselves a couple more of the tech points. Good stuff. We have a lot to build. I also have a problem here. I'm going to do placeable storage. And I'm going to put down a stone crate over here again. Because I have way too much stones. And I'm going to put another one over here afterwards. Whatever. We're just going to put 8 and 8. And then we're going to have to have more stuff in a few seconds. I'm going to need a few nails. Bump. And boom. We're going to know why in just a second why. There we go. That's one of the reasons. I'm fully loaded and ready to go. I'm trying to empty out the ones that were actually grinding up here. And we had a bunch of them. So this will save me some time. I need to go back out and about. And we still have all this, of course, to do. Which means I'm going to have to make some of the actual wall things there. Have to at least, store them. The ores. It'd be kind of nice. We can have that. So I'll put that. Actually, do I need that? I don't need that right now. No. And I think I have a few more here. Squirreling them away, are you, GameEdged? Pretty much. If I could find a place for them, I would put them in there, and it's not a big problem. We'll worry about that in a second. I guess I should probably take this one instead, and I've done that there, but it was just, it's going to be a little bit in the way. We'll hop and skip around it, and you know what? There we go. Wait, boom. There we go. And afterwards, we'll just kind of deal with placing all these back in here. We'll go and bring the other one onto the other side so we can fill it up over there. And then we have less issues, of course, when we want to fill up our stuff. Currently, I'm burning this that I really don't have any use for it right now because we have more than enough to worry about here. And I'll deal with that in a second. I just have too many things going, so I don't want to end up burning it for no reason. Doesn't make very much sense. None whatsoever. All right, so let's take that. Make ourselves some biofuel. Yes, the good old biofuel. Very nice stuff. Boom. And yeah, looks like it took it all. Perfect. And we have all this to still kind of make do with. We have to create ourselves today, hopefully. I don't know why I'm picking these up now. But yeah, we need to get ourselves out and working on all the stuff we need to build, which is our power and stuff. So start working on that. So it means I can start generating other things. I also need to build over here, which would be really nice to finish up all this, which needs a bunch of logs, which I did do some work off camera beforehand. So that should be pretty good. I do have livers and stuff, and I'm just that close, that little sliver to bring us back up to 100. And literally I'm one liver away, I think, from making that happen. And we have it right there. So we'll be fine. I'll wait for us to get a little bit more hungry. This is really not a trader crate. We're just going to remember that when we're working. That these are actually for the ores and stuff. That's going to be important. Okay, so 3 things needed. We need to get ourselves some shelving and stuff to be able to put the ores in for right now. And they might have to go outside on here while we're working. So that I don't have to worry about any kind of other issues and stuff. Are these open? Yes, they are. So we have iron ingots. 1, 2 of you for now. I'll get 2 of each, and as if I'm really going to need them, but they're going to be here. So a little disorganized in its own way, but in the future I'll be kind of happy. I'm pretty sure it's going to help out. It's going to help out a lot more than you think. Maybe even 1 of each, to tell you the truth. These ones. Just because I know my heart of heart that I'm probably going to be using most of them. So yeah, just, storage. And what do we have here? We have a aluminum one. Let's get that one here. It doesn't have to be all perfect because we're going to be moving those into the main base afterwards. Correcto, mundo, lundo. All right, there. And storage. And we have ourselves cobalt. Nice. Then we have our lead and steel, right? Steel I don't think is going to come out just yet, but you know what? At this point, we might just do them. Okay. Be a big barrage or a big wall of these things. I don't know. It seems a little strange, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. Okay, and all these, of course, take nails, which would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 70 nails, which means I will need some iron ingots. And 7. And we're going to put 1 in there, because you put more than 1, it makes other craftings. We could do endless amounts there. There we go. We have 70 of those. Let's put them all in. I got everything? Yeah, no more nails. We got everything. Okay, and then we're going to get the planks. And you know, at the same time, since we're going back and forth here, doesn't make very much sense not to grab ourselves a stack and grab... Oh. Or grab him. I need that lever. Okay. So we're going to slice and dice. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I swear. You guys saw. Didn't take out that bird for no reason. That is for sure. Okay, so let's go and grab him. I was thinking we are going to make that second cart afterwards. After all, that might be the best thing for us to do. But for now, I am still going to be hungry. So it's not a big deal. And I could put some on here, which deer give out quite a bit of meat. Just getting used to doing this. So we have some rotating in case we have a rough time. Yeah? You never know. Okay, and move all those in there. And why is that in there? I only had 14. I was like, oh, I have to go back really quick. That's not bad. Another shot of those. I must have placed them there hastily. It's all good. That's all clean water. It's clean water. Okay, it's not a big problem. Doesn't make a difference. We're going to cook you up. You know what? Let's just make room. There we go. Slide that bad boy in here. Right, and we'll put you guys back in here. We're going to drop off all the other stuff. Still wash our hands again. Might as well cook both. And slide that in there. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to get ourselves a little more. Possibly get ourselves back up to 100 so I can get out of that doghouse. That'd be kind of nice. Gas, food. Eat you up and boost if we can. At the same time, I'm just going to throw these guys in here. And we'll wait to see. I also don't need these veggies right now. Not helping me out in any way, shape, or form. Not needed, at least. And I could place that and that because we did sell some off. That's the reason why we don't have any of those. So slowly but surely, we will be putting some more stuff in the actual chest once we have room for it. But for now, we're kind of have to make do. We will do it. Okay, so... what was I doing again? I was going out here. And I was going to have my liver. And overdo it, probably. Bunk! 100. We're back to normal. Oh, so nice. So good. I love you. Boom, boom, boom. I just got to go sit down and let the guy rest. He's not going to sleep tonight because he's got enough energy. Well, he could probably take a small little rest. Why did I come out here for? I guess I'm going to grab logs from here. I didn't mean to. I have some over there. Sometimes it's just all about habit, you know? There's another log underneath here. There it is. So use off camera, I'll just go around and grab as much as possible. Hopefully it will start regrowing. I've been picking them up from a little bit further away because we need stone, but now stone is not issue right now, so we can let that maybe happen for Mike in the future. He'll be able to grab some. Try and go a little further out than usual for this. Okay, we need planks. So maybe I'll just grab from here because we're going to need a fudge load anyways. Just going to check how much weight I have. Okay. Maybe I grabbed too much because I think I have the planks needed already for those, but I didn't have it for these things. That's what it is. Here we go. 2. Wow, it takes 15 planks each? Lord! Oh, my lordy. Okay. Drop that. Didn't really make a big difference. Okay, I forgot it was 15 each. I thought it was 8 for something. My brain was going with 8 for some reason. I don't know why. Now I remember why I went out there. Out of habit. Because I know I'm going to need those to make planks. We need to make a second one of them. That's why we also went back to the caves. Because we wanted the stuff to make a second one of those benches. So it relieves ourselves some stress and headaches. Because, yeah, I mean, honestly, we're getting more bang for a buck for the wood. It's a no-brainer to get that one done as soon as possible. But I also need the one that's going to take apart the ores and the sand, which is going to be an important one. That's coming up very shortly. So that'll be great. Okay. Fill up from here. Don't fill up on the other side. See how far I can go here. That's as far as I can go. 74.25 FM. That's what it sounds like, right? There we go. Alright, just a couple more. And then I can start sliding out some of those chests I already have. Start using them for something else. Right? I still have more flooring to build to go out, but what I'm thinking is I'm going to start the look of the structure out here as soon as we possibly can. And that way I can at least build something for winter and then expand on it as we progress. I hope that makes sense to y'all. How many more do I need of these? I needed, okay, 13 more. Lucky 13. There we go. Keep that sawing in a free world. We'll grab a couple anyways. We'll grab one. Really wish these things would fit one full like this, you know? That'd be kind of cool. But it doesn't. It is what it is. So move forward, move on. That's the way it goes. All right, so that's great. And then we'll finish up this portion. Okay, we can start on a little bit maybe of here. Just to see how I'm going to run this. I'm going to need much more room, though. Of course you do. GameEdged, of course you do. So some of these I can do later on. Just want to keep that in mind. As we're doing this, there's a lot of work ahead, and I could probably do some of that off camera. Filling those up because it's going to take for freaking ever. Probably have to go one more out there, I believe. But yeah, we're going to try and get at least some of the structure up and running on this one here, which is walls and stuff. We can't do very much right now until we upgrade everything. So we're going to rotate this. We do want a little bit of path around it so I can walk around, or I can go right through the doors if I want to and go onto the other side, which is probably not a horrible idea. But I want to be able to expand back out different things. So we're going to be going with this look right now. And here, probably a window. So we're going to do that. And here, a door. Let's just get a door here. Rotate that so it looks like it's proper. And we're going to get a window frame here. Stop messing around with me. Driving me crazy. Jungle love. Driving me crazy. Come on. Thank you. Some of these walls we're just going to need. That's really narrow, though. I might actually just do the door there like that and have a wall here instead. And we can delete this here. I'm going to need the room to put stuff in here, so one way or another. It's not bad. Do we need a window from here? I mean, it's nice to have so I can see if something's happening. I have nothing there. Yeah, I'll put another one here. Yep. Okay. So that's going to give a little bit of a balcony kind of thing. We can walk in here, close this off, maybe put something really quick on the side there. And we might expand, like I said, it's probably just going to hold us together for winter and such. Because I really need something more than what's over there, that's for sure. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Okay. Do I want to put another window here? I think we're okay. Actually, the view here is better than the other one, that's for sure. But I do have a little bit of a view from this side. Honestly, I might do it. That. Rotate that. Okay. And that one, that one. Again, just a starter, not the finished part of the base, so we'll have more stuff, and we'll take apart some stuff as we progress through this. Of course, we're going to need ceilings and stuff. We'll have to wait for that to happen because we have to build all these, and they take up planks. Thankfully enough, less wood, which is a blessing and a half. Right. So we'll work on that tiny bit. I need to also get the power up and running. And utilizing all these fine crates here. We're just going to grab this. Okay, so I don't know which ones these are. Copper, that's good. Aluminum. And we'll put that here. I guess we'll just unname this for now. Because I don't know what's going to be. Do I have a blank slate? I do. Thank you. Iron ingots. More stuff. Do I have too much weight on me? I do. Of course I do. Drop you off in there. There we go. Put this here. Turn off our light here because it's getting a little bit too bright. Anything else on me? Nope. Just have one rock. Rocket. Yeah. That's good. Those are ores. Those are not. There's nothing there. Okay, that's really good. So I still have some room to grow and do stuff, so that's okay. So we can grab... Let's grab this stuff here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make another one of these. This one I'm going to move all that in there. Don't have that many. Okay. Okay, and we have some of these. We'll just grab those. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, we're probably going to need a whole bunch of this stuff anyways, so... Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that here. Bring that back. Okay, so this is ores, perfect. And then we have a little extra that we can't fit. We have another extra coming up here. Put that back in here for now. Am I thirsty? Yeah. Nothing's on. I was like, no, can't be anything else. And we're a little hungry. Or boost yourself up a tiny bit. Okay, you can spark this up and have it ready to go because we're going to need these. I know that for a fact. All right, that's cool. And I'll just put the extra ores in there for now. And it does make a difference which kind they are. That is really wonderful. Nice, nice, nice. I like being full. So this is now back to the traders, and this is all the stuff we can use to build. Very cool. I did do all the prop plots and stuff. Those are all done beforehand, so we have all our farming completed. These things are just going to be piling up. I love it. Before I forget, it's getting hot out there. Going to need to swap this out for the daytime. Super importanto. And +4 heat. I'm just going to put these here. I'm not expecting a big fight or anything. Another +10 heat. Those go on the bottom. Okay. We'll just remove a little bit of anything that caused us. Now we're -17. Should be able to keep it at 40 Celsius right now. That is pretty hot, dude. It's hot stuff. That's really got it. Super hot. Okay, so I need that. We have, of course, to work on some of the stuff that's going to be needed, which is for power. We did unlock this control panel last time, so we're going to try and get one of these made. It doesn't mean it's staying here. It's just really for that. We made the batteries last time, which is great. Okay, so we have 8 screws in there. We need cobalt and copper and stuff. We also going to need to see here power. And I want to lock this one too, which is solar batteries we're unlock. There we go. Loom, stove, oil, chemistry, advanced wind turbine. Right there. Okay. Just to say we've done it. And we have that already able to go, because I regret kind of not putting it in there, but I didn't have a chance to build it anyway, so it makes no difference. It gives me a little bit of power for each. One of you here. I don't even know how it looks like. I'm going to put it on a roof on the other side, but I think for now, see if I can build one of each of these. It'd be a good start. Okay. So they need ingots and a whole bunch of goodies going at once here. So let's see. Driving me mad, making me crazy, crazy. Jungle love. Oh boy. I never lit this thing. Now I did. That is useful. Okay, we're gonna put some regular ones because we need a bunch of those. Like if we do have a couple already. Right. 4 iron ingots, 5 iron ingots. We need cobalt 4 and some aluminum. 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 There we go. Make some more after. And I need cobalt. What am I missing for this one? 5 lead we're going to have to put in. Okay. So we need like one of these. And then we're going to need power. We need a junction box. Go back here. Sorry, power. We're going to need a couple of relays, usually. All right, that's cool. 4 screws each. Some copper and some iron. So I need a couple of that, couple of that. All right. Down to 1 cobalt. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy, doggy. Yep, that's sadness. Ho, ho, ho. We have a couple left here. A lot less than expected, actually. Okay. I hear you. Still have a couple more of these I can put in. That's fine. Okay. Oh, that's it? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? I think that's right. I can still jump. Yay. Up, right here. I need the lead. Shit, that's what I forgot to do. Alright, so I'll put this right here. Put this back in here. That's great, and we should have some lead going. Any moment. And so we need, I said 5 lead. And I think it was up here. Excellent. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Just to be on the right side there. Perfect. So this is going to make up a whole bunch more of the iron, which we have here already. We have 2 stacks we can go into. So obviously well worthwhile for us to go. It looks like rain's coming down. And that's fantastic. So that gives us power for each one of those. He should be generating power for this. Now look here. Power capacity is at 2002. Nothing is going out. Nothing's going in. So, well, things are going in. But nothing's going out. So all that power right now is going to those batteries, even if they're not connected to it. So that's how that works. I know some people asked beforehand, how is that possible? Well, just pretend there's wiring. We don't need to go that crazy into it. You know, if you do get wiring a little early. So this is generating a little bit of power, obviously in not the best conditions right now. That's where the wind one is nice. When a storm coming and breaks in, we can utilize that. So that's pretty cool. There we go. That one, and I think I'll just put it out for now because I'm not positive anymore. All right. Pump. Not lead yet. Fine. Okay, so I have 1 extra aluminum. Let's put this as ingots now because obviously anything might be backup or anything we can't fit anywhere else, we can utilize that as a regular space, which is kind of cool. So we have 2 extra crates right now. Those can be put in for the fragments, so I have too much of them. It never hurts to have a little bit more space. And the other one I could put it for sand. Oops. So this one here, we'll just call it sand. So I can move that into the other location. And more fragments. Iron fragments. Perfect. Okay. Move all. Just make everything look clean here. Oh! And then we're going to turn you off. As soon as everything's popped. Boom. Beautiful. Might as well not waste anything we don't need. And you're going here. Boom. This is going to generate a little bit more. Obviously, we're not going to be able to make any more because I think we're going to be low on cobalt for everything. This one here takes 4 cobalt, and this one here takes 4 cobalt. Do you want this one? Yes, but it's very expensive to get from the trader. I was so sure the generator was something we could pick up from here. I guess it's at the trader. I didn't really double check over there, but we are going to need a greenhouse too, which is probably got to be on something like this here. I'm going to pop it because that's something that's going to come up very shortly one way or another. And we have the grinder. That's good. That's the one we already needed. Probably need the stove and loom, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's just take one day at a time here. We're going too far. Already this is pretty good and advanced for us to have in a very small location like this. Pretty crazy. We've gone this much in such a little bit of time. So again, those things here on the side are really just meant to be backups when we're ready to go. We will need, of course, this wiring here to do all the work. And then iron hammer. Did I not have the upgrade hammer? I did not make it. Oh, wow. Just thinking, maybe that's something I should have on me. So, upgrade hammer is this one. It takes 1 ingot, 1 stick, and a workbench. 1 ingot and 1 stick. Okay. Iron ingot and 1 stick. I hope I have enough. And that. Just going to put this away for a few seconds. Oh, I need to get that pig. I just heard him. Just realized it. All right, so this upgrade hammer here can do upgrades on all this stuff here. So if you right click on this, it gives you, let's say, this wall, then normal, then you want wood, brick, or concrete, and you can select what kind of brick you want. So that is great. I just remembered I have to go and repair that over there too. Let's bring the cart with us. Find that pig. So near side that. Oh, he's right here. Okay. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was going to repair this first. There we go. You want to walk it all the way here? Oh, sure. All right, in front of here would be perfect, sir. Thank you. Perfect. What service? I'll definitely give you a good rating. All right, that's cool. So we got foods and stuff. I should probably be looking at making a food prep table. Oh my god, I forgot about the rocks here. I ran out of space. Okay. I think I have room. Yeah, I think I might switch over the other one to something else. It'll be fine. We'll get to that in a few. Put this in there. And how much iron fragments? I can keep on going if I want to. It wouldn't be the worst thing to get rid of some of this. Because we're going to go through it so fast that we're going to be needing it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Okay. This needs a little bit of wood. Should be good enough. Oops. It'd seem better if I put it in. Wish I could grab it off the ground. Not a big deal. Yeah, overkill on that one, but it's fine. Let's bring this over here. This is going to take 5 minutes. Could give it a little bit of leeway to go and get ores instead. I think it'll be a smart move since we're going to be overfilling on these. And yeah. Just start that over. It's fine. We're going to need a greenhouse too. Ooh. We got to build that out here somewhere. Probably bring a path out there to the greenhouse. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Okay, so this rotates there. And I still have some to go through here, so hopefully this can be finished in a few seconds. We're good to go. All right, we got food on the slab. We need another... You know what? I'm going to do it. Don't normally do it right now since we're so low on stuff. Make another cart. Give me 3 wood logs, 10 planks, 10 nails. Right, it's not expensive. Right? It's not super expensive. So 10 planks. Let's grab what we can here. Let this roll through. Okay. Fill this back up. Make sure all of them are filled to 100%. Beautiful. Nice. And again, 3 logs. And I need 10 nails. We got that. So now if I have extra meat I don't have time to take care of, at least we'll have that. So that's good. 9, 10. 10. 10. Same button. Didn't change it. Okay. Not sure why it does that sometimes, but it does. It's just recently, too. I don't have any other games that does it on, so I was thinking maybe keyboard. No, because every other game seems to go in perfectly fine. That's fine. It's not the end of the world anyways. Okay, so we have an extra cart. Backup. Love it. Give me a little extra oomph. And then these things will be popping out iron fragments and then hopefully iron too. You know, there's still some of those things I have like project to do over there. Right now we have a little bit of project to get completed here, which is not the worst. It's definitely cool. And we have, of course, all these wonderful ores. We need to get more cobalt, more everything else, of course. We're going to have to put in maybe another 2 of those inside the cave so you can pop out absolutely more stuff. I also need to find the ATV if I can. It'd be super nice. All right, let's put this back away. And I'm going to grab you and make that happen. All right, so are these all done? Shake, rattle, and roll. I'm going to shake, rattle, and roll. pretty much something that needs to be done constantly in your life here with the iron. And then we're going to have things work a little bit faster because we're not going to want to deteriorate that. And I think we should make that machine if we can. I don't know if I can afford it or not. That's the big freaking question right now. I just used up a whole bunch of shite, and there it is. Advanced mixer. No, this is the one. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Yes, I can. So maybe... Okay, we don't need to make bricks right now. So maybe... What's outside? Right there. Maybe we'll have to connect up something today. Yeah. 5 plank, 20... Okay, so let's get the 5 planks here. Okay. Perfect. Let's grab another side here. And a half. Oh, I have none left. Fine. 20 of you. Can't do grab all in this one, too. I was just trying it, but no. Doesn't work. It wasn't working then. 6 mechanical and 12 electrical. Let's might as well get these out. There we go. Boom, baby. Ooh, I don't know what to call it, actually. What should I call it? I mean, stoned? I have to call it back in here, I think, right? Once it's connected. Not big problem. We'll figure it out afterwards. We'll make it happen. And I need to get the actual hammer back again because I need to plug this in. And we'll put these back in here. Very nice. Okay. So, yeah. You are also my electrical hammer. Correct. So, everybody's dead. So let's take this here. Rotate that. I need to crouch just a tiny bit to get that somewhat, again, not forever, but still like to make it look nice if I can. You know? And there. I can shut it off. Maybe we'll move the loom. Just because we're not using that very much ever again, most likely. We'll put that over there. Not the best of all tools, is for sure. Okay, so we have that. I just need to whip up the hammer. And I'm going to need one more rope, one more of you. Let's get one more extra in case. So, if I'm not mistaken, pull wire, we press E to E. And then E to that. And that one to that one. Perfect. All right, cool. If we get out of that now, can holster it back up with 0. And this one's not straight, and that's going to piss off a lot of people. Yeah, I can't seem to make it. Oh, yeah, I'm able to do it. Well, not great. It doesn't go really where I want to all the time. I wish I could fling it out, kind of like subsistence. But that's good. Okay, pick you up. Just move over right there on the side here. Be perfectly fine next to the batteries. All right, so this is all powered up. So right now we're not using it, right? But now we could dump in a whole bunch of you. Let's see if I grab that stack. And oh, it just drops in one shot. I didn't know it does that. I don't remember, at least. That's one shot. Oh, yeah, it did do that. So this is going to take... If I turn you on, junction box. So the junction box is on. Which is connected to this thing. Which is connected to this thing. And is going to grind up. Now you have a thing you'll have on the bottom right. You can do H, discard all sand, or you can keep the sand. You can right click and of course take all items. So right click and mouse click right. You'll see what I'm talking about. We'll do it afterwards. But this takes about 20 seconds. It's going to grab all these, grind them up, and we no longer have to do this kind of fragmentation anymore. We can turn this off. It's just wasting our time right now. Which is great. But I should have actually not done that just yet, but it's fine. We're going to grab and slowly make another set then. Yeah, so now we're working. But again, you need to have that power. Power capacity is at 2,000. We were only able so far to grind in because we pull in power in at 800, power out. This takes 100 to run, if I'm not mistaken. Go here. There we go, stone grinder. And that is 100 to run power. So obviously we're going to need a lot more. Once we turn it off, we can do it for a certain amount of time, pretty decently. And then after we can grab it. So if let's just right click and grab that, you see the sand and iron fragments are 0. And then you'll end up with this. Not beautiful? We're going to need all this to make, of course, other things we're going to need in here. So don't worry, sand is very useful. We're going to need that for cement mixing and a whole bunch of goodies. And I'm totally elated right now. This is so cool. Look at this, baby. We got a lot of stuff done. I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys are too. If you are, please take time. Hit those like buttons, subscribe, get in confields. Love to hear your feedback, of course. Always enjoy everything you guys get into. I'm probably going to grind out a little bit more, get some stuff going, and let this do its job. Right now, these here gave me 2 of those beautiful ingots. That's kind of rare, isn't it? I don't really remember that being that easy to get. Yeah, I was thinking, don't I have a couple of garbage things on me? Okay, 1 second here. We're just going to go and have a little bit. Oh, we don't have any more? Ew, did it go bad? Just going to move up my energy, dudes, and I hate it, but in a way, I love it because I don't want to go and sit there and rest every 2 seconds. But talking about rest, never brought myself back up to 100 either. But just kind of winging it, taking off my armor, flinging, not worried about anything we're doing here. There we go. I feel a lot better. We actually worked to get that back after making some drastic, horrible mistakes that occurred. I don't mind, but it's fine. Okay. Then we have view. Move some of those in there. And I'll get rid of view. There, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I've got enough of those ores there. A little bit too much. But I got to grind out a whole bunch more stuff today, including going for logging and stuff, so I don't have time for him to sleep. He needs to work all night long. Okay, that's good. We're gonna wash our hands. Take care of the other things I need to do. Unfortunately, I just realized that I'm pretty full, right? Yep. Put you in here. Light you up. Don't really care for the bacon. To be honest with you, it can just go bad and give me some biofuel. I'm fine with that. It's strange I cut them all at once and they don't stack. Isn't that weird? I find it's kind of weird. Beautiful. Shoved into the biofuel place. There we go. 1, 2. We'll have those all ready to go. We're going to need to definitely invest in getting ourselves into greenhouses right now, but I need to build it too. I didn't think about that till now, but I need to get the main building done for us to move forward on the rest of this too, so. Yeah, so we'll have all those. That's great. Harvest and harvest. So we can have more. Again, I'd love to find Mike. We're going to have to go to the other locations I know where Mike could be. Hopefully we'll find him. All right, come over here. To move up my vitamins anyways. And at the same time, just enjoy them. There we go. We'll put this out. Still will have to worry about the water too much, but next time we'll stir it up. We'll get the shitty water back made. So far, one of these is plenty now with what we have. Always be prepared for a next shot in case of emergency, and we have more enough water on us. All right, what a good day today. Very nice. So we got this bad boy machine right here. And again, that's going to create a whole bunch of good sand. We want to turn it off at any time. You just go over here and turn that bad boy off. But let's go take a look at it. Look at that. Huh? Isn't that cool? We got power. We got this. We got things being built. I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being amazing. You guys are the best. This GameEdged. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.